I recently went hands-on with Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord while at Gamescom, which is being developed by Dreams, in case you don't know, and I've been allowed to share my first impressions on the PlayStation VR2. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to capture our own gameplay directly, so they provided some B-roll, but I also was allowed to film my gameplay while there. So obviously it's not the highest quality, but hopefully it gives you more of an idea of what gameplay to expect. And as the video progresses, it will eventually transition into my hands-on gameplay. Now, to be clear, this is not a review. I have not played this game single player, and there's definitely more modes and levels that I haven't checked out yet, so this is only my first impressions. First up, I wanted to talk about the graphics, as there have been a lot of comments regarding the graphical style choice from the clips and trailers we've been shown so far. The cel shading cartoon look, I believe, actually works really well inside the headset, because even though this art style is usually quite low on detail, this really isn't the case here. Dreams have packed this full of detail, and they made great use of the PSVR2 features. For example, Ecto-01 is covered in marks and scratches, and your ghost-busting equipment looks and feels really solid and used. Everything overall is extremely vivid and looks really good on PlayStation. The characters look also good, and you can use eye tracking, which adds a little bit of personality while online when playing with your friends. The haptics and adaptive triggers were absolutely brilliant as well, and the 45 minutes I played, it never got old using your Neutrona wand or particle thrower from your proton pack, and firing a beautiful stream of highly focused, radially polarized protons, which is also your energy beam. It was immensely satisfying, and as a Ghostbusters fan from the 80s, they've definitely nailed this. The sounds throughout the game are completely legit too, and I spent far too long in the firing range because it simply felt and sounded amazing every time I used the proton pack. The Ghostbusters HQ is now located in San Francisco. In here, you can see Ecto-01 over by the garage door, which unfortunately is not drivable, even though when you're already up to go on a mission, you can hear the sirens going off during the loading times. There's also a massive train, or it could be a tram carriage, posing as a new ghost containment unit, and it's full of all the ghosts you've captured in the game. When you're in multiplayer, you can choose whatever ghosts you want to display to your friends. You can level up and customize your loadouts, which is actually quite cool. For example, I added an automated turret which worked on a cooldown timer, and it came really handy during a boss fight, which I'm going to speak about in a minute. When it comes to characters, you have your own lockers where you can choose who you want to be, but unfortunately the original movie cast are not available currently, but they did say DLC is not out of the question in the future. This was a controlled demo situation by Sony, so we had to play the game modes they told us to. And we did 2 of the 3 modes available. The first mode is pretty straightforward. We simply had to clear a large area of ghosts running from one spot to the other. Some ghosts got simply vaporized when you shoot them, and others you have to trap, meaning working together to pull the ghosts into the trap. You have to be aware as well that your wands can get overheated, but what this does is if you press the X button at the right time, instead of just shutting down the laser, it fires a focus energy beam, which you're going to need when you're battling bigger enemies. Now, just to pause for a minute, I just want to explain that when you're actually playing the game and you've got everything in your hand, you do feel like a Ghostbuster, but there is some negatives that are about to come up. The only time I got a jump scare was playing the other game mode, where you had to use your KP meter to find certain haunted objects with a ghost hiding inside, but that really only happened once. Combining that the ghosts don't really look like ghosts, and the wave-based shooting, it really felt like I was simply going through the motions gameplay-wise, and this was particularly the case with the boss fight. It went on and eventually got pretty boring. I'm not saying it wasn't a challenge, but it just went on far too long. And it felt like I didn't really have fun, but ultimately I walked away feeling this game might not be meant actually for me. Ghostbusters is an iconic franchise with a certain age demographic, and that age demographic is actually mine, the 80s and the 90s. Sure, the recent Ghostbusters Afterlife movie was awesome and a pretty big hit, but how many kids watched it because their parents took them, and then did those kids even want to be Ghostbusters afterwards? My daughter enjoyed both films, and I'm certain it hasn't left a mark on her as it did me when I was a child. I wanted the toys, I wanted the outfit, and I wanted my own proton pack. I loved the cartoon too, and recently I went to New York City and I visited the fire station, which was absolutely amazing. I am a fan, and as a fan, I think this game is ultimately aimed for kids and families. It's a very child, VR friendly game, and it's not offensive at all. I have to give credit to Dreams for their incredible work here. Technically it is impressive and makes great use of the PSVR2 headset, just like they did with Synapse. But my demo made me feel this isn't the Ghostbusters ultimately I was hoping for. It's fun for a while, but I'm not sure how much I would play it. I could be wrong, and I hope I am. Make sure you get subscribed and stay tuned for my full review, because I'm really hoping more stuff will jump out at me and my expectations can go higher. But currently, even though it has some really cool stuff going on with great presentation, I still don't know if this is the Ghostbusters game for me. Anyway, thanks ever so much for watching. Let me know your comments down in the description, and now I'm going to leave you with my hands-on gameplay from Gamescom. Thanks for watching.
Oh, okay. There he is. He's gone. No, he's gone. Well then.
Don't forget your secondary function.
Well, yeah, which button is it for secondary?
If you're holding the one with 2 hands, it's the left trigger.
Okay.
If you're holding 1 hand, it's the top face button.
Oh, the sentry is so cool. Okay, that's nice. Okay.
I can't see how anyone single-handedly using a bloody one of these programs. I've got it.
You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
There's something here.
You found object. Tabulate to Paul. I am, bro.
Upstairs or downstairs?
Yeah, upstairs.
Okay, I'm coming to you.
Yes.
It's like there are stuff, but these are not props. These are just like glued up to the.
Yeah, the last object needs to be somewhere else.
Okay, dude, I think it's this bucket.
Yeah, I tried to grab it.
Oh,
It's
shit.
not real.
I scanned something and all the ghosts come out. Where is everyone?
I'm with you.
Okay,
He's got it. This is it.
Right.
Nice.
Someone else on the same table.
God, I can't fit over there.
Alright, last one.
Let's go.
Go on, Tarek. Do you think? Whoa!
Turret power!
Yes.
We're gonna
Push him.
Come on, to the trap,
Oh, yeah, high five me.
Wait.
Dude, what are you doing? Who is that trying to ruin my thing?
That was me. I was down. I was asking for a high five.
Oh, why are you saying anything?
I thought it turned into slime.
I think the character needs to, like, at least let me know that's happening. You're just walking up to me like...
We got his arm. And now he's down like really low in terms of. I can bring it down.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Okay, can someone... I'm going to walk around my
Oh,
arm.
now you want my help.
I'm giving you your help, dude. It's really ask for. Thank
Here you
you.
go.
I feel like we've done this already.
yeah, right.
I just applied my.
I think it's glitched out.
No, that's he's back again, yeah?
Oh, he's back again.
Put the trap
There we go.
This should do the trick. What does it need? Oh,
There we go.
Oh, do you know it's like when I overheated and pressed X, it's on.
Yeah.
It's like you got to send him a surge of energy or something. What's all these spanners? What's all the spanners around? Can someone high five me again? I do apologise. I'm actually working really hard.
but you mean just secondary? You mean like your secondary? Like I have a shield as a secondary.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay.
Gin hell.
Oh.
Come on, GT.
Mate, I don't know. Mate, I just.
How much HP does this thing have?
Yeah, he didn't
Like how am I standing here now?
He didn't have powers.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, fuck it. Oh, I'm
He's
joking.
done. He's done.
Someone high five me. Slap the shit out of me if you want.
I'll just high five. Like GT, you could just look for someone's hand and then high five.
Oh my god, what? He's got a bloody. What's happening now?
Oh.
He's open. He is open.
What's he doing?
So the overcharge is good, man. It seems to do more damage. It's going to take you 24 hours.
24 hours gameplay.
24 hours we quoted.
And we can
Each
die
mission.
6 times in a row.
Each mission.
Okay, now it's aiming with a laser.
No, we're not fighting him again, are we?
It's getting very misty in here.
Are we going to complete the game? But remember, just keep shooting until they overheat. And that's when you do more damage. See?
Keeps moving around. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, almost dead. Almost dead. Just don't die at the end, okay, please, because that would be a shame.
Right, he's dead! Hey! Smoking a pancake, anyone?
Oh, your pancake, he went into my trap. I waited for that for hours. Okay, jump payment. I only got 39K for this crazy.
It's dollars as well, it's no good. It's no good.
Right? Yeah, right? Yeah, that's
I revived it. I revived it several times.
First aider.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know who I am.
That was absolutely exhausting.
Yeah, right?
You should be okay. Are we done?
I think we're done.
Right. Great session, everyone.